Me, 22F, and my boyfriend, 24M, are mid-distance, about 3 hours apart. I visited him for New Year's and stayed at his parents' house for 4 nights. On the third day, I was supposed to meet a friend in town while he was going to academy. I offered to ride with him, but he insisted I follow in my own car so I wouldn't be late. I just said okay and followed him. As we were leaving his neighborhood, he eased up like he was about to go, but then stopped. I saw the car he stopped for but thought he had enough space, so I didn't double-check and ended up rear-ending him. To make things worse, he was driving his dad's car. I felt horrible. It was 100% my fault. My car took most of the damage, but his dad's car had a dent and scratched. I immediately apologized over and over, offered my insurance, and told them I'd pay for anything if they decided not to sue my insurance. They declined it all. All of them told me it was okay, especially my boyfriend, because I was apologizing to him the most given that I know his dad was old school and a little strict. He was really quiet afterward, and I was shaken up, so I canceled my plans with my friend and stayed with him instead. He barely talked to me, and when we got back to his house, he asked his mom and sister, in front of me, how mad his dad is. That made me feel even worse. I could tell my boyfriend felt away, but was trying not to make me feel bad. His mom and sister reassured me, saying, "It's okay, it's just a car," so I started to ease up. Later that night, I went upstairs briefly, and when I came back down, he and his mom were whispering but stopped when I entered the room. At this point, my boyfriend still wasn't talking that much. That made me really uncomfortable. When his dad fast-keyed about what my mom said about my insurance, I told him my mom said it was fine and that I'd be paying for it myself. She was really calm and nice to me. I was still feeling bummed, but I answered respectfully. The next day, I left, and my boyfriend later told me that his dad wasn't mad about the car but was upset that I stayed longer than he originally planned, which I didn't even know about. I let that go and just told him to communicate better with me. Now, a month later, my boyfriend brings up that my tone sounded like I didn't care when his dad asked about my insurance, that I asked for examples of how I should have sounded, and he said I should have been more upbeat, which, given the situation, didn't seem appropriate at all. At that point, I was already feeling bad and uncomfortable, especially after hearing them whispering about me. I asked him how his dad even brought it up, and he admitted his dad didn't say anything, his mom did. This confused me, because she was the one reassuring me at the time. I told him I wish he didn't tell me that, and hung up the phone to think. His family is really close, and I don't have that dynamic, so I felt like maybe I wouldn't understand, or that if I pushed, being that he agreed, I'd offend him. He brushed it off, saying that it was okay, but I really feel uncomfortable. I don't feel like they should judge my tone, but my actions. We have been dating for 9 months and long distance for 6, so I was at his house quite often, but he has since moved. Am I being too sensitive for feeling upset that my boyfriend brought this up a month later and that his family seemed to judge my reaction? AITA for feeling uncomfortable with how they handled this?